Top 3 builds for Orion. Orion's going to be one of the strongest mechs that you get for a very long time until you reach tier 7. Number 3, we have Pod Gun. This is a very, very solid weapon. Arguably the first weapon you should buy in tier 5. Whatever you put your Pod Gun on is probably going to be your best build for a while. And I'm not exaggerating. I think people think I exaggerate or oversell Pod Gun. I'm not, bro. Promise. It's ridiculous. Like, I find it to be a relatively fun weapon, but like I don't even like it that much. It's not a thing that it's gone. It's not even a thing that I like used a lot of before I started this account. Let's see this. Oh, this bit's so cooked. Okay. Let's mark that guy, and hopefully when he dies, it'll transfer. Nope, because he's got the shield. The issue with... Oh, okay. The only issue with this build is the damage delay. You can't immediately kill people. Your damage is on like a 2-second timer because the pods go off after 2 seconds. But I can mark this guy, curve it around, he's gone. Yeah, I knew he was gone. There's no chance, dude. It's so much damage output, it's ridiculous. And I'll even mark that guy for good measure. The reload of this is really quick as well. What is that? I wonder. I'm not sure. Okay, I shouldn't need to fire at him anymore. Okay, only got an assist for that, huh? Just for sure I'd get a little bit better than that. But, oh well. I was actually going for this guy, but it's fine. I can go for that guy. The mark might transfer. Yeah, there we go. It'll transfer so long as there's no mods. What is that? Yeah, so this is a Deathwalker. I don't want to mark him, because if I mark him, he's just going to die and then resurrect, and then my mark will be gone. So I'd rather save my mark for after he resurrects. Or once his ability timer runs out, which I think just happened. The stasis effect of the Hunter's Mark is also nice, because it slows people down for longer range shots. Now, if you have Gemini, it's going to work relatively similarly in terms of mechanics, but it should perform a bit better than Pod Gun anyway. Because of the short reload time, you probably want like a cooldown implant on your pilot, realistically speaking, if you can, but otherwise pretty solid. Alright, up next we have Stormrack. I'm putting this in the number 2 spot just because, oh hello. You know, just doing regular physics things. But I'm putting this in number 2 because if you have the legendary Stormrack reload implant, then this is going to be much better than Pod Gun. Otherwise, I would say probably not. I would put this normally, at least as it is, as I have it, because I don't have the implant. As I have it, it would be number 3. But I think the maximum performance, the ideal performance, is a bit higher, so I'll put it number 2. There's so many guys back there. The nice thing about using Orion at slightly lower SP is that if you mark somebody, especially a bot, it's a lot more likely to transfer. Because it doesn't transfer to enemies with mods on them, and I don't know why. It's annoying though. It should. We get like basically sniped here. Let me kill you. Okay, that's the player over there. He's got a pretty hefty mod on him right there. That could be an issue, but I think we're fine. Even without the reload implant, like it's fine, so long as you stagger your shots. And with Hunter's Mark, you don't need to fire both. You just shouldn't need to. Oh, that's a problem. Not so much of a problem because he's outside of 100 meters. If he had 100 meters, he would be able to... His weapons have homing, and they'd probably hit me, but at this range, I don't think he's gonna hit me, really. Man, shooting into this tunnel kind of sucks, because you can't use the radius of Stormrack. That's what you really want to do with Stormrack, is hit the ground and use the radius to deal, like, back damage or whatever. Or even just aim at the ground, because it's more likely that you hit somebody with the radius. Oh, crap. And lastly, Railgun. Railgun is going to be one of the best Orion builds out there. Just in general, not even like early game or for free to play or whatever. Like, this build is kind of crazy. The only downside of it is that you tend to kill things so fast that your weapons can't reload quick enough, which is a wild problem to have, right? But Railgun is pretty slow reload weapon, right? Or you just miss shots like that. This fine fella, I'm gonna wait for his shield to go down. I can. All right, so he kind of knows what I'm doing, I think. I don't think I can get him. I don't think he's gonna allow me to get, one shot shot. The thing with this build, though, you really do not want to shoot at things that aren't marked. Because if you do, a lot of times it's wasted ammo. It takes a lot of shots to kill something. It's like a full magazine. Otherwise, you can like one tap them with both, or maybe it's like one extra shot on top of that. But you're pretty much fine. Okay, I'll come around here. They'll take that, I think. I just want to loop around this way. Hello. This is probably, this is my best build at the moment, like on this account. This is easily my best build. This thing is ridiculous. And I don't have a cooldown implant on it at the moment, only because my pilot is like level, it's rank 2. And so my cooldown implant would only be level 2, which is kind of wasted. Once I get this a little higher rank, I absolutely will be using the cooldown implant on it. Well, that's not great. I don't love that. He needs a line of sight on me. Boom, boom. Is he gonna die? No. No, he needs a line of sight to both crash me and to shoot me. So I can kill him. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run, bro. Nah. Hell no, there's way too many bullets down there. I'm surprised I didn't die. Absolutely not, my fellows. Okay, yeah. I got a bit of shield pierce. So that's really good. I don't have the implant, the shield pierce implant, which I will... I do kind of want to get it, but that's for another time. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. I can maybe get... Nah. Yeah, that's the problem. Too many shields, and it takes a little bit too many shots to get them. That's why you should always keep your distance with it. But even still, like, I got 12 kills with that. So yeah, this, even though this has my weakest pilot, this is still my strongest build, because railguns on Orion is just so ridiculous. It is extremely effective. So if you're wondering, like, oh, should I get pod gun or should I get railgun or overdriver or whatever, right? If you have Orion, 100% get railgun. Okay, so I'm also going to do a little finger review segment at the end here. This was sent through Discord and may or may not be a regular thing, depending on how well it does and whether or not you guys actually like seeing it. But yeah, so first off, we're gonna see what he has here. Video quality is not phenomenal, but it's fine. All of those. You should not be upgrading your mods equally. You should be focusing strictly on perimeter multilayer. It's the best one, and it's not even close. Storm rank 10 and 6 on Hemlock. Okay. Over 10 and 6 on Surge. Damage, dash distance, cooldown, duration. Same thing again for the mods on your Surge. Do not upgrade them equally. In terms of elite parts, like, max this out before even buying a hardened hull. I'm not, like, it's not even close. Railgun Orion, that's the only mod that you have, that's fine. Rare pilot, reload damage. The reload's going to be the better one. I would try to get a better pilot just so that you can stack the shield pierce implant on there as well. Also ability cooldown. Railgun Orion's like a little bit implant heavy. You kind of really want all 4 of those implants. The railgun damage is maybe the one that you'd leave out of anything, because even a legendary damage implant's gonna max out at 30%, right? But a shield pierce implant's gonna max out at 40%. So if you're fighting a lot of enemies with mod shields, or if mod shields or whatever other shields are just the biggest problem that your Orion faces, which is always the case, then yes, the railgun damage is going to be the least useful out of all of them, but even still, it's gonna be good. So I try to get at least an epic pilot, but probably a legendary relatively soon. Here, pod gun salver, pretty solid, pretty standard. Not much to say about that. Revoker Eclipse. You have a maxed duration on your Eclipse, which helps you really not at all. It's a potential theoretical, if you feel like using it, then use it type of situation. But you have other duration implants specifically on Surge, where that very well could be a life or death situation, especially if you're fighting another Surge who also has ability duration. Cooldown is up to you. I don't think Surge really needs it, but duration absolutely. Highest priority is Surge. Otherwise, you got pretty stacked mods on here. Very good mod choices, but again, you're upgrading them relatively equally, and you really shouldn't. Yeah, Namor pilot on here is something that I just noticed. It's actually kind of nice. That's just the first look at the builds themselves, right? We don't know what he has available. Okay, he's in tier 8. Let's see, what other pilots does he have? Any legendary ones? 2 legendary close quarters ones, which... So you have 2 close quarters pilots, so you definitely should work on getting the other one maxed out to fit your Eclipse. So your Namor is maxed out, and that's nice, and that's giving you some good bonuses, but you should be building the XP on your other one and ranking up your other legendary close quarters pilot. Not strictly because of the damage. Revoker does not necessarily need the damage boost. I mean, your Revoker 6 could definitely use it, right? But mostly for the HP. The HP of Namor, the HP boost of Namor is only 23%, which is the same as an epic. The HP boost of a legendary is 40%, which also increases your mod HP, and that is extremely important. Mods are based on your base HP, modified by your pilot. So yeah, get that legendary pilot upgraded, is essentially what I'm saying. Everything else, I hope you're gonna get me through your mech and weapon inventory so that I don't have to like look at everything that you currently have. Maxed rare sniper pilot. I would not get any rare pilots past rank 5. They are temporary pilots. They're extremely cheap and they're nice to get. People were complaining that I bought Torchlight or that I wanted to buy a rare pilot on my free-to-play account. Brother, it's so cheap, it's so easy to get, it's so easy to do, and there's much better things you could spend Acoins on. When it comes to Acoin investments, like, you probably shouldn't be buying legendary pilots before you have Surge or Eclipse, because the Surge and Eclipse is just way better, right? You can make do with a rare or epic pilot for a while. Now, should I have gotten an epic pilot? Yeah, maybe, but my free-to-play account is an experiment account, so I don't care. Alright, so he did not bring me through his mechs, which is annoying, but I do know he's in tier 8, so he could get Nomad. So you typically want at least 3 things that can be aggressive, and at least 2 things that are rather tanky. Nomad can be both, and so Nomad is a great choice for that. I would get rid of one of these 3 things. I'm not sure which one you like the least, but whichever one it is, if you want the best hanger, I probably would replace it with Nomad realistically. Otherwise, yeah, very, very solid. Let me know if you guys actually like seeing that, like a little hanger review section toward the end of videos. This recording is like 12 minutes long, but I'll make sure it's not that long. But otherwise, yeah. That is going to be it from me. Appreciate y'all. Take care.